All right, in the next few minutes, I will show you why the traditional agency model is dead and how you can still charge high retainers without changing anything about what you deliver. SMMA is dead, AAA, AI Automation Agency is dead, Web Design Agency is dead. These are statements I hear a lot lately, and they are kind of true. Because when your offer looks like this, we get you X amount of leads per month with Facebook ads or Google ads, or I'm an AI automation expert. You won't make money. So if you're still selling services like Facebook ads, Google ads, AI automations, or web design, you are about to run out of business, or it will be really, really hard to get your first client. Let me show you why. But first, it's really important to understand one thing. Not the service is dead, but the way people sell it. Because running Facebook ads, doing content creation, building AI automations or websites still work if you know what you're doing. Because you still get your client results and make them more money / save them time with the service you provide. For example, if you run Facebook ads for your client and you get your client 25 leads per month and he closes only 4 of them at 2K USD per client, you generate 8K USD per month for him. The same with automating stuff. If you save your client 12 hours a week with AI automations and he uses that time to close 3 additional clients at 1K USD each, that adds another 3K USD per month. You see, the problem is that everybody is able to run Facebook ads, create content, and automate stuff nowadays. Back in 2019, 2020, when SMA was booming, people did not know how to do it themselves. So it was really easy to sell it to them. But now everybody can do it, and there's no magic behind it. So when selling services, you compete on experience and price. The only reason why they choose you is because you have better case studies or you are cheaper. On top, many of them are burned from bad agencies in the past. But most of you don't have fancy case studies because you're just starting out and you don't want to compete on price, since it's the race to the bottom. Selling services simply does not work anymore. Since terms like Facebook ads don't get anybody to pay you a high retainer per month. But on the other side, the services are still working. So the vehicle works and make money. So how can we still provide the same thing but sell it to businesses so they pay you a high retainer and make money? The solution, we need to package our offer differently. Selling a unique product which promises certain results and the result is achieved by the vehicle, Facebook ads or AI automations, etc. I call it SBA, System-Based Agency. Example, you are providing Facebook ads for solar companies. Instead of pitching them this kind of service, you make your own system out of this and give it a unique name. For example, the solar machine. And you also don't just provide a service, you solve a series of problems. When you only offer Facebook ads, for example, or website building, you're focusing on a single problem, getting them leads in this case. But we need to focus on solving multiple problems in a row. For example, not just generating leads, but also helping them set appointments with those leads. Because if you only focus on getting them leads, this solution creates the next problem, converting those leads into appointments. And if you don't cover this in your offer as well, they will simply go to somebody else who does it. And that means they will give them the money you could have earned. This is applicable to all services, since every solution creates another problem. And you shouldn't just focus on solving 2 or 3 problems in a row, but as many as possible. The more problems you solve, the more valuable you become and the higher the prices you can charge. Now you have a unique system or product that nobody else provides. So you're still running Facebook ads, but packaging them really nicely. But a name is not enough. We still need to make an offer out of this. It's really important to highlight the outcome of your system in such a way that it interrupts their thinking patterns and shows the benefit from different angles. For example, we help solar companies to get an extra 13 jobs per month. That's an additional revenue of 27K a month, while freeing up 9 hours a week and increasing the lead quality by 19% using our solar machine. Now, the Facebook ads or AI automations just become the vehicle on how we provide the services, but not the main selling point anymore. You're not competing with anybody anymore, and since you are result focused, you can charge way higher prices. And once you know what you can deliver, you can even increase the prices even more. And the prices look reasonable because you have your own system. But businesses will still ask you questions on how everything works. And if we then start to over-explain, we undervalue ourselves and look like service providers again. So we also need to have a smart breakdown on how the system works. It could go like this. First of all, we build a source of high quality leads by running different campaigns. Then our engine contacts and qualifies all the leads so you never waste time on unqualified people ever again. And third, the appointments get booked straight into your calendar so you can close them effortlessly. You see, that's the reason why it's so hard to grow and get your first client when you are just still providing services. And SMMA still works, also AAA does, but only if you sell systems instead of services. And with such a system, you are able to charge 5 to 10K a month if you truly know that you get them greater results than that. That's the secret that nobody tells you. And that's also the reason why I'm able to charge 5K a month within my own agency. So stop providing services and start selling systems. Start developing your agency into an SBA, and system-based agency. Because with the SBA model, you still provide the same solutions, but in a way that allows you to charge higher prices, create more value and impact for your clients because you solve multiple problems in a row, and position your agency more effectively in the market. The cool thing is, you can switch your agency into an SBA within 2 or 4 weeks. Solving multiple problems in a row, systemize your offer, brand it premium, charge high retainers, and start doing high quality outreach to speak to those people. SBA is the solution to creating real value in a saturated market. Even with simple services like Facebook ads, you can stand out in a competitive market like real estate. Because instead of competing with anyone else, you solve complex problems that others can't. So if you're still running a traditional agency, start your SBA today.